too.
Oh, my God. And by the way, I think they made it a point to say, like, yeah, he's not sick.
Yeah.
They established him from the get-go. This is, we'll be on the air with the VSiN Pro Football Tailgate Show on Sunday morning at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 out here on the West Coast. We get a game from Dublin, as the Vikings are now a 2.5-point favorite against the Steelers.
Yeah.
It was the exact opposite on the look-ahead.
Yeah, makes sense. They were great last week. Wentz was fine. Wentz could be an upgrade, probably an upgrade. Poise, moxie, veteran presence. O'Connell not surprised. Could be the same thing here with what happened with Sam Darnold. I'll resurrect your career. And the Steelers, 21 points off 5 turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one thing if you're going to turn the ball over, but then Stevenson fumbles going in at the 1. Then he fumbled again.
Yeah.
Ridiculous what happened with the Patriots.
So not only the 5 turnovers, but Aaron Rodgers had 139 yards in the air. That's it. They averaged 4.1 yards per play. They were outgained 369 to 203.
Yeah.
And they won the game. And I got news for you here. We are looking at the purple people eaters all over again in Minnesota. If they can stay healthy, I can't tell you how much I love this defense. Now, that's one game there against Cincinnati, but I also thought that they were really good against Chicago in Week 1, and they allowed basically nothing but field goals until late against Atlanta. It was the offense who could do nothing in that game, and with the playmakers were all over the field defensively for that team yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Then Sunday, the Eagles are 3. There's actually, I did see a 3.5 out there at one spot with juice at the Buccaneers. Again, more injuries to the Bucs. Mike Evans was a little gimpy at the end of the game. How many linemen are they going to be down? And are Godwin and Wirfs going to be back here for the Buccaneers? Total is 43.5. Well, this is another one, though, right? I mean, think about how Tampa Bay got to this point at 3-0.
Yep.
That game, again, in Atlanta, Week 1, very fortunate to win. If Atlanta had a different kicker, maybe that goes to overtime and the Buccaneers dealt with it. The Monday night game against Houston, extremely fortunate. And, look, I mean, you could tell me that they blew the game because they did, and they were up 26-13 before they allowed the Jets to get back into that game yesterday. But also, you're trailing late, and you have to go down and kick the game-winning field goal. So, again, I said this in the first hour, they might end up winning that division by default because it's so bad the way it appears.
Yeah, probably. The positive is what the passing game did in the second half. You got Hurts going, you got Brown involved, they look good.
That's fair.
First half was a joke.
Yeah, they need to really go back and work on that again this week and look at the film and say, what did we do right here? Why did it click all of a sudden? All right, the Saints are playing at the Bills.
Oh, boy.
Buffalo 16.5. Total is 47.5. You even consider getting cute this week and not taking Buffalo on Survivor. You just say, screw it. This is like the one free pass on the bingo card the entire year. I know 8,000 people are going to be on them, but I'll take them anyway.
I think you do that, yeah. I mean, you're not taking Houston. I'm not taking Houston at home against the Titans, are you? I mean, the Lions play the Browns. Not an ideal spot.
I think
you're not taking the Patriots against the Panthers now.
Oh, I can't. God. Oh, boy. Please don't even put that out there.
Just take the Bills, move the chains. Talk to me next week.
How many people do you think are going to be on Houston, though?
They're broken. The offense is broken. The O-line's terrible.
Yeah, I have more.
I agree with Derek Stevens. He said it Saturday night. Bills will be the most selected team in circa Survivor history.
They do have other spots to use them, though.
Well,
including the following week against New England. They are the. So I saw Adam Burke wrote about this at VSiN.com. I also tweeted out earlier today. This early in the season we're talking now, they are the biggest favorites since the Bills played Houston a couple years ago. Like in Week 3, they were 18.5, I believe was the number. They won 40-0 in that game.
I don't remember that one.
I don't remember that game either. I remember the Bills as huge dogs going to Minnesota and winning outright.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, Paul, what are we talking about here with the Saints? They were actually live in the first couple of games.
Well, I wanted to see them on the road. I mean, again, the stars aligned for them where you got Murray woke up sick, and then you got Mac Jones and a backup. So it's one thing to play well at home and hang in there, but then you go on the road, and it's a big, you got the comeuppance. So I just don't think anything's going to work for them offensively, and the dam's going to break. Could be another special teams touchdown, and Buffalo's going to get whatever they want.
How many wins are we talking about? 2?
Well, they play the Giants coming up.
Yeah?
I would expect a quarterback change by them for the Giants. I don't think they're going to beat the Giants.
Dable was talking about it today at his press
Just
conference.
make the move already. I mean, it's enough.
He said that he was evaluating everything.
It's a circus there. The crowd's booing every time you... Why bring him in the game if you're not going to throw the ball?
Right.
You run that Mickey Mouse crap, you bring him in, and he goes out for one play, and the crowd's booing, and you're pissing him off.
I have no idea. That's another one, by the way. How did the Giants not cover that game last night? They had a great chance to win the game, in my opinion. Mahomes recovering that stupid lateral. He did it twice last night.
What's that doing?
Back.
All right, Panthers, Patriots.
I mean, Patriots are 4.5 or 5.
Yeah, I'm with Jerry Jones. El Paso.
Well,
I don't like it.
Carolina, you ever been to El Paso?
No.
Yeah, twice last year. I have been, actually. My brother was based at Fort Bliss.
Yeah?
We went and visited him when I was in 8th grade. Went to the White Sands across the border in New Mexico.
Isn't that by Juarez?
It is by Juarez,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah, he said, be careful. Back then, he's like, yeah, be careful.
Damn right, be careful.
Yeah, so, but...
Sicario. Yeah.
The Sun Bowl, where they play that, it's a great location for it. Anyway, think about this. The Panthers beat Atlanta 30-0. They had 224 yards of offense and 4.1 yards per play.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
I know. Silver platter.
Commanders 2.5, or now some spots showing 3 on the road against the aforementioned Falcons.
I don't care. I'm fine with no matter who plays quarterback for Washington. Coaching staff's too good. Veteran quarterback in a good system. Gashing the Raiders left and right. Big plays all over the place. And I think they'll hold up defensively, too. I just, if you're going to be wrong in spectacular fashion. I thought the Falcons could be a factor here. I mean, they just caught the Vikings at the right time.
Well, maybe. Can we also say we have no idea what to think of this team after 3 weeks? Right? Again, could have defeated Tampa Bay, blew out Minnesota.
Yeah.
And then what on earth happened yesterday?
Yeah.
Here you go. Titans, Texans. Houston 6.5 or 7. They are 0-3 and they've allowed 51 points. Wrap your head around that one. The offense is totally broken. Defense is really good, although Stingley left the game in the first quarter yesterday. I have this, watching them play, it popped in my head that this Houston Texans team is the Chiefs from last year without all the BS luck.
Yeah, that's fair.
If you watch this team and compare it to like Kansas City, even right now offensively,
can't catch a break.
They're the same thing on offense.
Beating themselves, can't catch a break.
Yeah, there's no structure, right? There's never a 7-step drop. Mahomes knows where he's going to go with the ball. Stroud, same thing, running for his life. Tough kick.
But our buddy Fairbairn let us down. What was that, from 53? 52, he pushed one?
That one got me good.
Caught us on the prop, yeah. Kitchen props went 3 and 2.
And then Chargers 6, 45.5 at the Giants. Cross-country trip for them. Chiefs were 6 last night. Chargers, same number here.
Got to be a quarterback change. I expect a quarterback change. And I love Herbert. So good. What a throw. The weapons that he has. Defense is so good. I know Denver should have won, but the plays that Herbert made, I just love this Charger team. And there's so many wins left in a doable schedule. Still the second shot to be the 1 seed. Bills minus 160 at DraftKings. I think it's going to be a fun race, though.
I think the Bolts will be popular in Survivor.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Wow.
But I would not take them there because they have other spots, like you said.
Yeah, it could be a Green Bay part 2. Yes, there's plenty of other spots to use the Chargers.
I was stunned at how many people were on Green Bay.
Yeah.
They play Carolina in a couple of cups. I think it's week 8 at home at Lambeau. They get Carolina. Anyway, I mean, I'm not rooting against people, but that number blew me away.
The Average Joe contest from Edge Boost, all about the weekly prizes. Each week it makes 7 picks, NFL or college. The highest score that week cash is $500. If you already have an account, it doubles to $1,000. And while you're chasing the weekly wins, you'll be in the mix for big quarterly prizes. Airfare, hotel at Circa, in-studio spot on a VSiN show, free to play. Enter anytime this season. VSiN.com/Joe. VSiN.com/Joe.
All right, more of the Week 4 slate coming up next, including the afternoon games, the Sunday night contest. All that number has been on the move. And we have a Monday night doubleheader. A lot to be excited about in the NFL in Week 4 coming up.
Natural price
will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want to boost in and out of the bedroom? HIMS has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Turn things all the way up and find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code POWER to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code POWER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code POWER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
You know that expression, put a little spring in your step? Well, whoever said it must have been talking about Glide Step hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Because with Glide Step, you get a pillow-like soft landing, then an explosive takeoff. It makes walking feel effortless. So springy, it's almost like you're floating. And speaking of effortless, have you tried hands-free Skechers slip-ins technology? Just step in, and instantly your shoes are on. No bending down, and no touching. Try Glide Step hands-free Skechers slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-1783. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a